I have not invested any money in this. This is crazy. So I guess I'm gonna just make a little video. Because I kinda miss it. I watch so much ASMR. I need to give something back to the community, back to the community, back to the community. So that's exactly what I'm doing. And very recently, Mac OS Ventura came out. And with this update, game continuity camera. Oh, that's so tingly. So essentially what that means is my iPhone is wired up to my laptop and the camera is my iPhone camera, which is you. So I look great and I sound good as always because I'm still using this mic, although I don't really know about the positioning. It's just kind of here. So I thought I would make some sounds for just you. Specifically you. And I kind of wanted to do some hand movements as well, mixed in with that, just some really calm. Everything else is really quiet, so I just want to be slow and calm. I want to be slow and calm for you. Also, look at that focusing. Oh, and the blur. Oh. Everything about this just looks so beautiful. Now I just need a really cool light. One day. So I can do finger flutters really well with my right hand, and awfully with my left hand. I'm right hand dominant, but it's actually embarrassing. Even GB can do it well with both hands, unless she's ambidextrous or something, and I've really missed out on that. But I can only really badly do it with this hand, and really well with this hand. It's fine. Everything is fine. Also, I don't know if I spoke about this in the previous video, saying I want to take this more seriously, not in terms of pushing out loads of videos or doing a routine. I really should, I know. But I really want to just not, in a very informal way of saying it, I don't want to F about, if you get what I mean. I don't want to give myself loads of editing work. I don't want to have to go through an hour of footage just to comb through my own silly mistakes. So I'm going to be treating this more seriously in terms of how I film videos, so it's an easier process for myself and a better experience for you, the viewer. So I'm kind of just doing some hand movements. There's actually this one specific video from Slight Sounds ASMR. I don't really watch her content a lot, even though it's really good quality, but there's this one specific video. I'm going to try and do it now and probably majestically fail, where it's full hand movements. First of all, she does the light bulb, and she's talking about the light bulb. She does this. She does it actually much better than me, and she just kind of she does this. Although I think I'm not even doing it justice, and she just kind of, yeah, it's like screwing a light bulb, if you get what I mean. But I'm not doing it. Maybe I am doing it as well as she is. But then, right at the beginning of the crazy good. I don't get tingles. But that really chilled me out. I only really get tingles from, like, real life interactions, to be honest. Or very rarely from a video, unless it's, like, superb. But this really, like, zoned me out, and I am not doing it justice. And she didn't really give a name for that, but I think I'm gonna call it the jellyfish, because it reminds me of a jellyfish, you know, the way it's like this, kind of moving, see what I mean? But I won't make it an official name, obviously, because she was doing it, right? So, I will not steal that idea. And funny enough, what reminded me of that video was Cat Bailey's latest video, in which he has a light, right, like a photography light. I actually really want one now, it looks cool, just as like a light. And funnily enough, the way he does this with this light, and I will demonstrate it with my Switch. The way he was doing it with this light was also, oh my god, please turn off. Don't you forget that Nintendo Switch is a touchscreen, like, look. You forget that that's a thing. I was last on YouTube, but essentially, he was doing the very same thing of, like, this. He called it something weird, but he was doing, like, you know, like this, and it reminded me of the jellyfish. That's it. And that's how I found the Slight Sounds video again, after a very long time. Okay, I'm going to very gently put this back. You good? I think it's okay. Yeah, fall asleep. Just like how the people may be doing, or they may just feel sleepy, or they may feel absolutely nothing, because I'm not good at this, but that's fine. God. I'm just doing some chill hand movements. I've got a good camera, everything's perfect, and hopefully you are feeling just a little bit sleepy. So, I hope so. I hope so indeed. So, what was I finding tingly earlier? Ah, yes. First trigger. We're only like 8 minutes into the video. 9 minutes, actually. I'm gonna close it because it has my notes on, but this is my notebook. A notebook for notes, as you can see. A notebook for notes. Okay. The kind of notes I take aren't actually notes. They're not notes. What they are, what it mostly is free writes, if you've ever heard of those. And if you've never heard of a free write, it's essentially just free writing. So you can get given a prompt of any sort. Fireworks. You get given a prompt of any sort, and you just write. You don't stop. You keep writing. It can be very interesting what comes out, because you kind of really have to write everything that comes into your head. Although, well, within reason, whatever you're comfortable with seeing on the page. But yeah, within reason. So it can be really interesting. It can be quite emotionally charged for some people. To be honest, when I usually do free writes, I usually find that it involves nature in some way, because I'm so used to doing free writes in nature. It is very good actually, and it's very good for mental health, because I as I pretty much write poetry, and that is my uni course, is just writing poetry, but that's fine. In fact, I may even, it won't be out yet, but if I post a video in like a week's time or so, I am releasing a poetry anthology. I'm very proud of it. Do I have one on me? I do, but it's halfway across the room. But there will be digital editions available on Etsy, 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 Etsy. For £5, 5 British pounds. So, won't be too much. The physical edition, which I'm only selling to people that I know, really, because I can't like post them off or anything, will be £10. But they're only limited edition because I'm a uni student and I can't afford to get loads of them printed. But yeah. So, what inspired me to make this video was this sound, which it might come out badly, but we'll see. I think it was this sound. It's quite a delicate sound, and I don't really have fingernails, so I'm just using the big nails on my fingers. I'll show it to you up close as I slowly, really slowly whisper. Like this. We're just delicately going back and forth. Really delicately. So gently, so gently. I might try and do what I love in a lot of my favourite ASMR videos, which is really slowly beginning to whisper less and less. And that way, you just kind of slowly get sent off to sleep. And just before you're about to go, you just hear one little whisper of something really incoherent. It's kind of inaudible, like an inaudible whisper. I'm not too sure what it is. It's like an inaudible whisper, if you get what I was doing. And so, I'll try and do that. I like the preciseness of certain ASMR videos, kind of being ridiculous for no reason. Just let's go with right here. Okay, and then we'll go do just this one just here, and just here with the sticker. Okay. Boom. see that with the book? How the pen seems to cast a shadow on the book really nicely. I think that's quite lovely. I saw GB recently do on Instagram just a video of grabbing so I can do a mix of grabbing and tapping. Might be quite good. Nice mix of the two. Hear the creaking sounds. Mixed with the delicate tapping. Just like so. I don't know why I'm rocking back and forth. But I am, so it's quite relaxing. I can't tell if I'm cold or just getting tingles from this, which is very strange for me to have tingles, but I guess I am. Very much like a binaural microphone setup, but I'm not sure how I get that to work, nor do I have the money to do so. If somehow this channel blows up, then don't worry, I will. Okay, I have a plan. We're gonna turn the lights down a bit, and I'm gonna make some soft water sounds. Super ambient and super calm. Just one light here, just here. There we go. There we go. So, there we go. Perfect, 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 perfect. I have this bottle of smart water. I lied, it's just from the tap, but I like to use these bottles for as long as they can be used for, because, you know, it's really good to try and reuse. Even if they are recyclable, it's still good less water in there. So I'm gonna hydrate myself. This is the closest you'll get to a mukbang on this channel. Mukbang, mukbang, mukbang. Cheers. Okay, that should help. Gonna dim it again. I think just the silhouette looks quite nice. Just my silhouette. And so. Super slow, visual, and calming effect of just water. Just gently rolling back and forth, like so. Gently, like so. In fact, so that we can see the water better, and for an ASMR experience, I will very slowly peel the label off. I will get some light so that you can see this. The label begins here. Here we are. Do I do this close to the camera or up to the mic? I'll do the initial part up to the mic and then I'll put it back and put it up to the camera. Okay. Are you ready? this a bit closer to the